Hello, my name is Ayah Chehab. Today's date is January 26, 2016, and I'm in Speech 205. What if I told you that my dreams and hopes could possibly help at least 1% of Americans? That may not be a significant number to you, but that means at least 3 million less people being admitted to the hospital due to eating a specific protein that is found in wheat, rye, and barley. This protein is known as gluten. As you walk around your local grocery store, you might frequently see gluten-free labeled on your products. And you might be thinking, what is gluten? Gluten is the agent responsible for the elasticity, texture in bread, and also helps bread and dough rise. People who have small intestine discomfort after consuming gluten probably have celiac disease. In people with celiac disease, gluten in the bloodstream triggers an immune response that damages the lining of the small intestine, which is lined with villi. Villi helps absorb vitamins and nutrients necessary for one to live. If a person with celiac disease consumes gluten, the villi will flatten out and the intestinal lining will become damaged, which will ultimately decrease the amount of nutrients that are absorbed in your body. My dreams and hopes are to become a food scientist to help people who have celiac disease live a better, healthier, and pain-free life. I will do this by consulting my father, who specializes in bread. He owns a bakery that sells gluten-free products in Tampa, Florida. I will also hopefully be able to finish 2 years at Tri-County Technical College and continue on at the food science program at Clemson University. This program focuses on many disciplines such as biology, chemical engineering, and biochemistry in an attempt to better understand food processes and ultimately improve food products for the general public. My goals are for the people to have a better understanding of gluten and help spread the awareness of celiac disease, as 83% of celiac disease is currently undiagnosed. Therefore, people who have severe intestinal pain after digesting gluten can give themselves a sort of self-diagnosis and cut out any gluten in their diet before heading out to the doctor so it can prevent any further complications. This will include excluding out breads, cereals, pizzas, pastas, and etc. I'd like to come up with future recipes that can possibly change the world of celiac patients. I'd like to provide them food that will have a similar texture and flavor as gluten products. I aspire to make gluten-free pasta, gluten-free bread, gluten-free protein bars, and much more that not will only taste good, but have texture and healthy ingredients. Some people might think that almost everything we consume has gluten. Well, that's not necessarily true. A lot of products don't have gluten, such as fruits, vegetables, proteins, fats, healthy fats, rice, legumes, dairy, and much more. I would like to help provide assistance to manufacturers and factories that would like to provide gluten-free products. Many factories have gluten-contaminated equipment, making their mission to gluten-free products impossible. Patients with celiac disease could get the worst abdominal distension just by eating a small crouton. Therefore, special equipment and processes must be held to pass gluten-free requirements. My goals and hopes are to become successful at my job and provide the best work I can. To conclude, like my father's famous slogan, healthy bread is our specialty, and hopefully it will be my specialty as well. Thank you.